Hello everybody, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. We're going to say a prayer and then we'll get right into it. Before I do that, I'm just lighting up some Palo Santo so we can cleanse the space a little bit. You know what, I suppose I can do the prayer while I do this, so. Alright, let us pray. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us, as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you were the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay. And negative trickster spirits, anything that is here that would want to cause me, my readers, or this reading any harm, thank you for coming, but it is now time for you to go. This is my space, and I only allow love, light, truth, and happiness to remain. In the name of Yahuwah, in the name of Yeshua, in the name of Mother and Father God, and all my angels and ancestors of the highest white light who are here for my highest good. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, so I've been getting asked a lot about just from random people, okay? So my nail technicians and so on and so forth, okay? What do I think about the celebrity situations that are going on, etc., etc.? I can only tell you what I have been able to glean from social media, and then what I think based on my intuition, okay? I have no way of proving any of this, and no way of confirming any of this, okay? So this is all for entertainment purposes, okay? Please bear that in mind. But I can tell you this much, okay? I truly don't believe how do I say this? How do I say this? I don't believe, okay, so we're going to talk about Justin and Haley and Selena situation, okay? I truly don't believe that Selena is as happy with Benny as she'd like to be or thought that she would be, okay? I feel exactly the same way with Justin and Haley. I think that Haley really is a nice person, and I believe that she genuinely does love him, okay? But unfortunately, she's just not Selena. I don't know how, and I'm not going to pretend to know how Selena feels about Justin, but I feel like she still holds a torch to him. That's just my intuitive belief. I don't know if that's actually true. I really feel like they belong together, though. Everybody says that, Justin's crashing out, blah, 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 because of, Benny proposing. I don't think it's entirely that. I think a lot of it has to do with the whole Diddy situation coming about, and everybody sort of hearing about and knowing about his trauma. It's become very public news, okay? And it's a lot to freaking deal with, okay? Especially because there's tapes and everything like that. I feel like lawyers have been in contact with him. I feel like he's going to end up being a part of this case. I also feel like that just his testimony alone will put a lot of people in jail. Okay? I feel like he's being targeted right now. Okay? Actually, I heard, God, I can't remember her name. She's a psychic. Sloan Bella, I think is her name. She said that she felt like he was going to be unalived. I feel like they are targeting him. I don't think it's going to work. I think they're going to try and give him an overdose, okay? Like, you know, if he's doing some drugs or whatever, they're going to give him like something that, you know, will kill him, and then they'll just say, oh, it was a drug overdose, and, you know, an accidental drug overdose or something like that. But I don't think it's going to work. And then I think they're going to try and do it in other ways. And I don't think those are going to work either. Like I said, I might be wrong. Okay? I feel like a lot of that situation depends on whether or not he decides to seek help for his issues, because he has a lot of emotional dysregulation just based on the trauma that he's been through, you know. And Selima herself has been through an awful lot as well. And she needs some, you know, therapy as well, just and only because of the fact that she's bipolar, and that's a very, very difficult condition to deal with. Okay, how was this? How did that come out? Did that come out like that? I can't remember. Well, that's the way I held it, so I guess that's the way it's going to be. Wait, let me just ask Spirit real quick. Hold on, Spirit, is this the position these cards should be in? Okay, thank you for answering so quickly. That's a yes. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I think they are going to attempt to unalive him. I feel like at least one of the attempts is going to not be successful. Okay? I feel like the reason they're trying to unalive him is because of the fact that he can send a lot of people to jail, and because his testimony could open up a whole Pandora's box of investigations, and a whole lot of other people will have to be charged alongside of Diddy. Okay. Now, I feel like the reason he's struggling is because he was groomed. He was forced to do a lot of stuff he didn't want to do. And it made him very confused about his sexuality. It made him very confused about sexuality, like just in general. And I think he's afraid that people will find out what he did and not support him or be disgusted by him. And as far as I'm concerned, if he stands up to Diddy in court, he's a hero, because in my mind, he's still a fucking kid. He's not grown up yet. He's still a freaking kid. Okay? He's so young. So young. And he grew up in this environment and has been in this environment for a very long time. He has not had the chance to grow up normally like most people would. Okay? So he still has a lot to learn. And I just don't feel like, well, especially me, I would never be disgusted, because anyone who's willing to stand up and put themselves out there in order to stand up to freaking these, you know, Hollywood dirtbags, is a hero. And I don't feel like he will be judged as harshly as he thinks he will be. Okay? Put it that way. I think he's done a lot of stupid stuff because he was confused, because he was traumatized, because he didn't realize what he was doing. He was definitely brainwashed. There was a lot going on. They were definitely controlling him. I don't know if he is... I don't know about the whole MK Ultra thing, because I don't know that he was in the scene early enough to have done that. But then they may have changed their methods. They may... I don't know. I don't know how things work in that sort of circle, but I do know that he was under the control of people in one way or another for a while. And he really couldn't... He didn't really have a choice as to a lot of the behaviors. So there's a lot going on that he's really embarrassed about. And I feel like he shouldn't be embarrassed, because in my mind, he's a victim through and through. And he hasn't victimized anybody else, but he has been a victim. He may have participated in situations where there were other victims. But again, I feel like he was being forced. So he was still a victim. Do you know what I'm saying? This wasn't something that he went and did out of his own volition, in other words. And I really feel like he needs to get some therapy around that and realize that it's not his fault. He didn't have control of the situation. And he is a victim, and he does need to stand up, and he is a hero if he does that. And if he does that, I really strongly believe that he will be protected by the other side. I strongly believe that if he makes up his mind to stand up, I really feel like he will be protected. And these attempts that are made on his life, I don't feel like they will bear any kind of fruit. Okay? Now, that said, let's move on to Britney Spears. Britney Spears, I 100% believe she was MK Ultra'd. I 100% believe that she has dissociative identity disorder. I say that because, I mean, she's literally switched in public. Like her Diane Sawyer interview is a classic. Okay, she's sitting there, she's talking to Diane Sawyer, and then all of a sudden, she sort of has this weird look on her face. She just kind of spaces out for a second. And then all of a sudden, and that's her during the switch. She's literally going through a switch. And then all of a sudden she looks up and she's like, hey! And she looks around. And then she starts to cry. And she's like, ew, Britney, no. Right? That was her switching. Remember that time that she went through a period where she was talking with a British accent? Like, constantly? That was one of her alters, okay? And that alter still comes out. That alter still comes out. Okay? She has multiple personality disorder, and the only way you can get multiple personality disorder... Now, I might be wrong. They may have really improved their MK Ultra shit, and maybe they are able to split people, you know, later in life. But as far as what I learned in psychology class, the only way that a person can develop multiple personality disorder is if they go through persistent, extreme trauma for long periods of time. And it doesn't have to be all in like all sequential, like it could be, you know, cut up sort of thing, but it's persistent, extreme trauma before the age of 11. And that's when the mind is able to split. And after that, apparently it's not able to split. Now, I don't know if the government or whoever these people are that are doing it have new equipment that can somehow or another. I don't know. I don't know how that whole thing works, okay? But I strongly feel that she was MK Ultra. I know she has multiple personality disorder. That's the one thing I could say I know. I don't have any proof of that. This is just based on my intuition, but I know that I know that I know this girl has multiple personality disorder, okay? And again, that's why I feel like a lot of the things that she has done, she was not in control when they were happening. Like almost every person who has dissociative identity disorder has a, how do I put this? I can't remember what the term. There's an actual term for it, but I can't remember. But it's like a protector personality, and that person is aggressive. Okay, that person is highly aggressive. That's who takes over when they're being bullied or something like that, right? Now it depends if it's the abuser who traumatized them in the first place, or if they're going through extreme abuse, then they might go into a different personality. I don't know how it works, but I know that they do have a protector, and that one is usually pretty vicious, okay? And that one is designed simply and only to protect them, okay? And so that person will, stand up and do all kinds of crazy stuff. And then there's aspects of the personality that deal with bedroom things, and then there's aspects of personalities that deal with, school and performing and so on and so forth, okay? Now, I believe that her dad is responsible for a lot of her issues, and I'm just going to sort of leave it at that. But it really ticks me off when people start making fun of her and talking about how messed up she is. She's not messed up. Her brain did exactly what it needed to do in order for her to survive. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure that in psychology I learned that only people who have an above average intelligence are able to have their brains split like that. There's a difference between intelligence and education. She can't help that she wasn't taught certain things, so she doesn't know. But her potential is incredible. And that's why she's able to dance like she is, and that's why she's able to sing like she is, and that's why she's able to do so much. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other question was someone asked about Michael Jackson. Some people believe that he was, you know, diddling little kids. Some people don't. Some people think that he was under some sort of mind control. Some people don't. Personally, my opinion on it, I think that excuse me, I think that he was, again, another dissociative identity disorder child, because he went through extreme abuse from when he was very, very little. And he was able to turn it off and put on a smile and get up on stage and perform his ass off. And he was very, very good. So I truly believe that he was also, he also had multiple personalities. Dissociative identity disorder is the new term for it, okay? And I believe that maybe one of his personalities was into little boys. I believe the regular Michael Jackson, I believe what Sloan said, that he was actually gay and preferred the company of males. But I also know that he grew up in a time where that was not okay. And so he wanted to project a different image, hence his, girlfriend dates and so on and so forth. I 100% believe that he was killed. I 100% do not believe he died of natural causes, or not natural, but I don't think he died from the propanol injection, like they said, okay? Or that I don't think it was an accident. Like, I know it was done on purpose. Personally, I think he was unalived purposely, okay? Okay, now, I believe that there's a lot of celebrities who have passed away from accidental overdoses and or other things. And I truly, truly, truly believe that a lot of the celebrities who have passed quote unquote accidentally, it wasn't an accident. I believe that there are a lot more people who were murdered than we know of, okay? Or that, the media has reported, etc., etc. And I feel like a lot of these people wanted to, they wanted to speak out. They wanted to tell the truth of what was going on. And that's why they were taken out. They were a problem, people they couldn't control. There was someone else I was asked about, and I can't remember now, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And we're going to move on with our reading, okay? Now, that really weighed heavy on my heart to talk about those things. Anyway, okay. The energies that we pulled a lot of positive energy today, which is really nice, because usually it's overwhelming over here, and we'll have a few nice things, but it's always, well, usually it's bigger over here. So we have a moose in reverse, okay? That's someone who's very, very like a bully. Someone who just bulldozes their way into whatever they want. They're very ornery, very angry kind of person, okay? Very big, could possibly be physically imposing. Black Crow in reverse is a harbinger of death, okay? They travel in a group of crows known as a murder, so this could be someone being unalived on purpose. A cat in reverse is someone who is very aloof and a very proficient killer. Again, with this, taking people out, what's the word I'm looking for? Preemptively, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to say it, murder. I feel like we might have a murderer on our hands here or something like that, okay? And then we have the duck. The duck upside down. The duck in the upright is someone who's like smooth and easy-keeled, and they always seem very, very zen, but underneath they're swimming like the dick. They're just paddling away, right? This person seems to be the opposite, okay? I feel like there's nothing going on the inside. They may even lack feeling, okay? They may have very little to no empathy. They may not have any sort of real emotions. And the only sort of emotions that they do show, I feel like, are very sporadic and possibly violent. Okay, this person is just, it's like they're, I don't know, I don't feel like they have a lot of positive emotions, and I don't feel like they're a very deep thinker. There's not a whole lot going on underneath the facade, okay? So they're not a very deep thinker, definitely a bully, definitely death energy here, definitely murder energy here. This could definitely be an actual murderer, okay? Now, on this side of the board, we have the fox in the upright. That's someone who's very, very clever. Also a proficient hunter. Someone who could even be actually really good looking, okay? The puppy dog is someone who's joyful and loyal, okay? And fairly obedient, okay? So this is someone who, what's the word I'm looking for? They're well behaved. They're not the kind of person who's going to cause trouble just for the heck of it. Do you know what I'm saying? I just got the word dad on the spirit box. So is this someone's dad might be significant to this reading? Frogs are very spiritual, okay? They're known to, there's lore around them saying that they travel between dimensions. So this might be, we might be talking about someone who can astral travel, someone who is psychically gifted somehow. The penguin is, again, with the loyalty energy. Penguins mate for life, and they find, or like they will run around looking for like the perfect rock to give, to sort of propose to their female. Okay, so this is someone whose love language might be gift giving, and they're very much a one person type of date, like a monogamous dater. Okay, they're not the kind of person who's like flaky or cheats and that kind of thing. Okay, when they are with someone, they're with that person, period. Now we have the dolphin, again with this incredible intelligence energy, and the dolphin is also a great communicator. Okay, so this could be blah, blah, blah. This could be someone who's proficient in multiple languages. This could be someone who is just a really good speaker, or someone who's really good with communication. Like they could be a writer, a poet. They could be like, I don't know, good at debate. They could, like that kind of thing. Someone, they could be on the radio. They speak really well. Whatever. Okay. The ladybug is a creature in the garden. She's great for gardens. If you have ladybugs in your garden's going to be great because they eat. Why do I never remember the name of them? Aphids. Thank you. They eat aphids and they eat other bugs that can destroy your flowers. Okay, so the ladybug is something that helps you to, is a person, sorry, that helps you to blossom. This is someone who helps you become the best version of yourself. Okay, and then we have the roadrunner in reverse. The roadrunner in the upright is someone who runs away from their problems. The roadrunner in reverse is someone who faces their problems. They stand and face their problems. They don't run away. Okay, so these are the two personalities that we have. We have definitely someone who has very like, I'm getting like psychic vibes. Okay, so I'm looking at the dolphin and right now I'm seeing those like, those like when they show like radar in a cartoon and it has those like rings that go out and then I'm getting that kind of like, I'm seeing it come out of like where their third eye would be and like talking to another dolphin and talking. So I feel like this is definitely someone who is gifted somehow. Okay, so like I said, they could astral travel. They could be able to talk to people from the other side. They could be a channeler. They could be telepathic. I don't know. Okay, but this is someone who has some serious spiritual gifts. Okay, spiritual talents. This is someone who's good looking, someone who's loyal, someone who helps people blossom into the best version of themselves. Okay, so this is, I mean, we're getting strong earth angel vibes here. And then I feel like this person here is a literal murderer. Okay, yeah. Because the black crow in reverse is a harbinger of death. They also travel with a murder. And the kitty cat, a cat, is one of the most efficient killers in nature. Okay? They rarely don't catch their prey. It's like they're incredibly good hunters. So I feel like, I definitely feel like we have a hunter here. Like this is someone who wants to kill. Okay? And maybe this person shows a lot of emotion on the outside because they don't have any on the inside. Maybe it's a compensation thing. Or they could just be wearing a mask and trying to fool people into thinking they have a lot of emotions when they don't. Or they could have only a couple of emotions and those ones are like very negative. Okay, so this person could like, they could, be really good at getting angry, but they don't have like, like underneath the water, it's just smooth. There's nothing. They don't have they're not deep. They don't think deeply. Okay. The name Sophia just came up. Okay, so someone's dad might be significant and the name Sophia might be significant. Okay, we just got the word major as well, and it's actually on top of the dad. So we have major dad. There used to be a show on TV called that. But anyway, so we got major, we got dad, and then we have Sophia, okay? We also got the word coins. Oftentimes when people pass some people believe if you find a dime, that's a sign that someone from the other side is saying hello to you, so that might be significant to someone. Okay, so now because we've picked up on this otherworldly earth angel energy, I'm pulling out I'm pulling out the Chosen Ones deck to see what they have to say, and we got angels are protecting you and synchronicities. Okay, so if you've been seeing 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, or 1010, this could be significant for you. 555 is all about change. 222, 333, and 444 are all about you're on the right path. Angels want you to know that they're around you and they love you. And the other one is I can't remember. 1111 and 1010. I can't remember either. I think 1010 has something to do with improving relationships, or something to do with like getting along with your family or something like that, okay? We just got the word Greek. Again with the Greek. Someone might be Greek or from Greece. Okay, so anything else, Spirit? Anything else you wanted to say in regards to this reading? We have remain calm at this time. Remain calm. Remain calm at this time. Okay. We have the word abundance. Okay, so what just came to my head just now is this person is pretending to be upset about something, and that's why we have the paddling like the Dickens energy. But really they don't care. So something happened recently, maybe not even recently, but like enough where they're still having emotions about it. So I feel like this person might be faking being really upset over something that's actually quite tragic, but they don't really care. They're just faking it because they know that they have to. They may have even caused this thing to happen. So someone might be faking, for instance, being upset about, someone died and, oh, they're so sad and, oh my God, I'm heartbroken. Meanwhile, they're the ones who did it. Do you know what I mean? And they really don't care. So it's like that kind of energy is what I just picked up on. Okay. Okie dokie pokey. We have abundance. Sorry, abundance came out. So this person in this energy over here has a very abundant energy, okay? Just because someone has an abundant energy, though, doesn't necessarily mean that they have a lot of money or a lot of things. They might be spiritually abundant. They might be extremely creative and able to create things, bring things into fruition. So they might have a special ability to help people reach their full potential. And that might be their abundance. They might be abundant in gifts, etc., etc. So they have a big mission on Earth, which is probably why they're so well protected. Okay, I figured this is definitely a big shot energy over here, because this is someone who, with the dolphin and the frog energy, those are both really, really good energies. Psychic powers, clairvoyant, yeah. This person is psychic or clairvoyant. Psychic is when you know things are going to happen before they do, like you literally see it happening. Clairvoyant is just, you just know, but you don't know how you know. You just know. And sometimes you just know, but you're not even really sure. Like half the time you don't even know whether or not what you think is true until you actually get confirmation. So you'll just be like, well, I feel like this probably happened. But you don't really actually know. Whereas a psychic is like, yeah, no, I know it's going to happen. I watched it. I saw it happen. This is what's going to happen. Like I said, clairvoyance is a little bit different, just because it's a little bit more ambiguous. That would be a good word for it. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Generational curse breaker. Okay. Okay. So this person came from a family that had some sort of a curse over it that needed breaking, and this person broke that curse. We just got the word marry, M-A-R-R-Y. So someone might be getting married or is married to someone. We have psychic attacks. Yeah, so this person has been getting psychically attacked by, again, I feel like this is, I really honestly feel like we're dealing with a murderer here. We could be dealing with two different personalities. We could be dealing with someone who's like just a bully and like a dark practitioner, and then we could be dealing with someone who's like, okay, sorry, we could be dealing with someone who is a dark practitioner who unalives people with magic, and then we could be dealing with someone who unalives people physically, okay? So they'll come in and do it, with their bare hands, kind of thing. Not with their bare hands, but you know what I'm saying. They'll physically do it. So we could be dealing with two energies, or it could just be one person with the same energy, or it could be a group of people. You know what I mean? Because the reason I say that is because the moose and the cat are both very loner animals. You know what I mean? Like the moose travels alone. The only time you'll see a female moose traveling with someone else is if there's a baby with her, right? Like they tend to, the mom will take off, the moose will come along, he'll do his thing, and then, the mom will take off with the baby, right? Cats are the same thing. They're very much loner animals. They don't tend to travel in groups, okay? But then we have the duck energy and the crow energy, and they both are, hardcore into their groups. And they very much stick to their community, their family. So, and it's interesting that they're both birds too, and they're both birds that fly. So we could be dealing with an air sign in this energy. So I feel like, okay, put it this way, I feel like the moose and the cat belong together, okay? And then I feel like the crow and the duck belong together, okay? So, like I said, it could be two people, it could be multiple people, whatever. Take it as it resonates to your situation. Is there anything else going on, Spirit? Anything else you'd like us to know? I've been shuffling this deck for a while. Anything else? No. Okay. All right, so what should we do now? I think I'm just gonna go right into the tarot. We'll see what the tarot has to say. Okay. Angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light. Hold on, I didn't even get the prayer in. I know I saw one flipped over. Oh, there we go. Interesting. The two cards that are flipped over, different spots in the deck. We have the Tower, and then we have the Page of Cups. So we have intuition and destruction and chaos. So the Page of Cups is someone coming in, with, a proposal. Someone coming in saying, I love you, I want to be with you. They're, dreamy and psychic. This is someone who's very psychic. This could be someone who's younger than you. Okay. It could be someone coming in offering, a cup of love. But right behind them is the Tower. So I feel like this is, I'm literally hearing that little kid on TikTok saying, bullshit? Bullshit? Okay, yeah, okay, I definitely feel like this is bullshit. Okay, we just got the, what is this? The Four of Pentacles. It says shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, issues, generosity, and sharing. So I feel like if someone's coming in offering a cup of love to you, this isn't like this isn't just a hey, you want to go on a date sometime thing. This is someone coming in and going, I love you, let's get married. Like, this is like a big thing, okay? Because it's such a big thing, I feel like this person is someone that you know. It's someone from your past. And I also feel like you walked away from this person, and this is confirmation that you are supposed to stay in that energy of having walked away, okay? So if you have someone from your past coming back in, this person doesn't mean you any good. They're pretending to. That's the persona they're putting forward. But this is actually what they want from you, is the Tower, or want for you. And the Tower is chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, loss, tragedy, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, and natural disasters, okay? So that's what they really want. They're coming in pretending to be all wonderful and everything, pretending that they're all spiritual and that they love you and so on, and they've changed. But Spirit is saying, shedding the old and letting go of people is the energy that you need to stay in. You walked away from this person. If they're in your past, leave them there, okay? So someone has an ex who might actually want them. Oh my God, what was I just going to say? Look at that. Doesn't that look like a coffin? I say this all the time. Whenever I pull this card, I always get death energy out of this card because there's a coffin there. Okay? It looks like a coffin or a sarcophagus, whatever you want to freaking say. And then it's like the swords, right? And it's like they're being stabbed, like they're about to be stabbed by the swords. They're positioned in a way that it looks like they're... Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this is, like, definitely death energy, okay? It's also in the reverse, though, so that's a good thing. I feel like this person doesn't want you alive, but I also feel like they're not going to get what they want, okay? Because this is in reverse. And it's all about finding mental strength, awakening, rejoining the world, coming out of isolation. So someone walked away from this energy and went within and possibly had a spiritual awakening. And basically Spirit is saying, keep going. Don't look back, okay? Keep going. And yeah. So again, someone might have an ex who really legit wants you not on the planet anymore, which is really messed up. Okay, now we have okay. So what we have here is standing your ground. Okay, so we have the 5, 6, 7 of Wands. Sorry. So we have standing your ground, and then we have the Empress. Okay, and then we have right after that, we have the what is it? 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Two of Swords in the upright. So someone had a fear of moving on. Someone had a choice between two people, and they couldn't make up their mind as to who they they had a choice between two different situations. Either way, they had a fear of moving on, moving forward, and I feel like this is this energy here, and I feel like this is the person that you walked away from. Okay, and Spirit is basically saying, stand firm, stand your ground, don't go back. Like, you did what you were supposed to do, and you had, you may have known intuitively that this person wanted you unalived. And Spirit is saying, no matter what, stand firm in your beliefs. Don't coalesce. Don't give them an inch. Okay? Because you're in this Empress energy right now. This person is in a very abundant, again, look at that. And it says basically everything on here. So yeah, this is someone who is definitely highly spiritual. This might be a feminine that we're talking about, okay? This is someone who's beautiful. This is someone who is abundant. This is possibly a mother figure, or someone who is a mother. Okay, we just got the word disability. D-I-S, I guess I don't need to spell that. So someone in this energy might have some sort of a disability. Well, maybe interpret, okay. Okay, so we have someone who wants someone unalived. We have someone who's sending psychic attacks to this feminine Empress energy. Oh, Lord, why are they doing this, Spirit? Can I get some clarification on why they're doing this, Spirit? I swear if we get the freaking... Ooh, we just got lesions. Disability and lesions. What the hell? What the hell kind of disability causes lesions? Well then, okay. Lesions. What does that mean? Okay. Well, anyways, lesions might be significant. If you know someone with lesions, that might be a person you want to you might want to avoid. So this person is going after you because of your spiritual awareness, and because they're frustrated because they're unemployed and going through adversity. So I guess, okay, so what I just heard was because they don't have their abundant energy anymore. So when you leave, your abundant energy goes with you, and now they're broke. And they can't find a job because they're not in your energy anymore. Wow, that's messed up. We just got the word crystal and cave. So the name crystal could be significant, or what is the name of those caves? There's caves here in I think it's in Orangeville, and they're literally crystal caves. Like there's like oh my god, what do they call them? Why can I never think of anything? Anyways, they're like those big long crystals that hang in the caves and stuff. And you can like tour them here. So that might be significant, you know what I mean? Is this supposed to be in the upright, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing no. Reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunities, or options. Lack of opportunities, lack of options, poor choices, reality, clarity, and sobriety. So this person, wow. So basically, this person is being sat down. This is, Spirit is basically saying to them, you need to get sober and you need to get some clarity. So someone might have no choice but to get sober, because otherwise they're really going to fuck shit up. Either that or this person went out of their way to get sober because Spirit spoke to them and said, you don't have a choice, get sober or you're fucked, like that kind of. I just looked at the clock and it said 50-50 when I looked up, so you might want to look up that and those angel numbers, 50-50, or that angel number 50-50. Okay, yeah, so one or the other. So Spirit is either saying this person, you don't have any option, you need to get sober, or Spirit said that to this person and they got sober. Okay? So the reason that this person attacked is because they don't have any abundance anymore. That's a really ridiculous reason. But, I mean, why do they want them unalived? That's a little extreme, Spirit. Why do they want them unalived just because they don't have their energy anymore? We have compromise, end of conflict or struggle. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I see. Okay. So you're not fighting with this person anymore. You're not giving them any of your attention. They're trying to get your attention. They're doing something to try and get your attention. They're doing something to try and piss you off, to trigger you to do something to, I don't know, get you to react, and it's not working. And now they're like pissed off or something. I don't know. That's really stupid. We just got the word banking, and then we got the word check. Interesting. So there might be something to do with some sort of bank fraud, or when someone writes like a check and it's not like what do they call it, blank checking someone's account. That's what it's called. Like they'll put a blank check into the machine. Well, you used to be able to do that. I don't think you can do that anymore, but I know that it used to be a thing back when I was younger. So I don't know, maybe I don't know, someone might have done something that has to do with fraud. Okay, I swear if we get the stolen inheritance energy again, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm so sick and tired of picking up on that energy. I just really am. Okay, it's so prevalent nowadays, and I just don't understand it. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my God. Instability, insecurity, someone who is lazy, suspicious, lacks motivation, feels insecure, and neglects her responsibilities. So, might be a jealousy thing. This might be a couple. This might be a couple being represented here. Wow. Excessive ambition, immoderate greed, instability, dependency, and feeling at the end of your rope. The Devil energy. Wow. Okay. So we have super duper bad energy over here. These people are feeling like they're at the end of their rope. They feel like they are bound to the situation somehow, and they're wanting to be released from it. We have Knight of Swords in reverse. Missed opportunities, out of your depth, out of control. Left behind, rude, tactless, hurtful, someone who opposes and upsets your plans. Yeah, this person, this ex might feel like you abandoned them. You know what I mean? You left me behind. Oh my God. Magician in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Holy shit. The Devil and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, and they're both in reverse. And we have the Tower card. This is some dark ass practitioner energy. These people have definitely been doing really... Oh my God. It fucking just came up on the spirit box. Can you see that? Death. Wow. Yeah. So these, I was just going to say, these people are doing some serious death magic here. They really want you unalive. Why is this? This can't be just because she walked away. Like, that's like ridiculous. Is that seriously the reason? Like, jealousy from the third party girl, and then, like, that's so stupid. We have soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, and solitude. Maybe they don't like your spirituality. Maybe this person might actually be demonic, and maybe your light just irritates their demons. This is ridiculous. We have the Fool. Innocence, freedom, originality. But we also have idealism, carelessness, foolishness, lack of commitment. This is a very sort of could go either way energy here. Just a funny little note here. These are both my most recent exes' personal cards in the deck. You know, when you do the birthday thing, the Fool is the one, my last boyfriend, and the Hermit is the situationship before that is similar to this situationship. Also a Capricorn, so the Devil is also their card. So I feel like this energy belongs here, and I feel like these people are feeling foolish and stupid. They may still be trying, but they may not. I'm not actually sure. Are these people still trying to do this, Spirit? Are these people still trying to do this? Are these people still trying to do this, Spirit? Are they still trying? You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pull out my yes and no deck. Oops. Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light. Are these people over here still trying to unalive this earth angel energy over here? Come on. Oh, here we go. Ooh, we just got yes. Ooh, and that's a really freaking scary ass picture too. Look at. I feel like they are definitely doing this, and I feel like this person, I feel like if you resonate with this energy here, I feel like you may know and or have spoken out about it, and they're trying to shut you up. Or maybe there's something that you know that they did that they want to unalive you for, because they know that you know, and they want you to be quiet. Okay? They don't want you to speak on something. There's something they don't want you to speak on, and that's why they want you gone. Okay? Is there anything else, Spirit, any other reason why these people might be doing this? Okay, hold on. I just flipped over a couple cards here. Let me see if I can find them. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so I just said, is there any other reason they would be doing this? And we got vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness. And then we have lack of money, poor financial control. So they want you gone because they are weak and because they don't have any money. Or maybe they don't have control of the money. Or, okay, maybe they don't have control of your money. That's just a 0, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. So maybe this is someone you were married to, if you're a feminine who has a lot of money. You know what, it could be a masculine too. Someone who's walking in their feminine energy, which just means that they are a very nurturing person, okay? So someone who cares about the people around them and takes care of them. I just got the word beat, B-E-A-T. This person may want to beat you. We just got letting go of the past, same as we got before. Letting go of the past, focusing on the future, maturity, growing up, leaving home. Yeah, Spirit is telling you, literally, to just stay the frig away. What's in the past is in the past. Leave it there. Move forward. Don't go back. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Sorry for yawning, guys. Literally just got the exact same thing. Letting go of the past. End of stagnation, motivation. Seizing opportunities, enthusiasm, moving forward. Yeah, this is like triple confirmation that you are supposed to move on, move forward, and seize the new opportunities that are coming your way. Don't look at this energy that is in your rear view mirror. You know what I mean? Keep looking forward. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, we just got the Temperance card. This is my Earth Angel energy. Balance, peace, patience, moderation, inner calm, perspective. Tranquility, harmonious relationships, soulmates, and serenity. Yeah, and that might be that stay calm energy that was out earlier. Is just stay in your Earth Angel energies. Keep your peace. Don't allow these people back in your life because it will interrupt your peace, okay? Oh, wow. So we just pulled the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and then we pulled the 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. So, oh my god, inheritance. It literally says inheritance. Manifestation of ideas or goals, inheritance, cultivation, growing, gestation, blah, 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 okay? This is all about making investments and tending to your financial garden, okay? But this belongs to this King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this person, yeah, it says materialism, preoccupation with money, one who mismanaged money, someone who will do anything for money. Again, I feel like this person wants to unalive you, not only to keep your mouth shut about a certain thing, but for your money. This is definitely that stolen inheritance money that we keep picking up on. This story is getting so old. Okay, let's go to the Arcana of Astrology deck to see if Spirit has any advice on what we can do about this situation. Okay, we just got Leo. Someone in this energy could be a Leo. It's a Leo in reverse too, so. We have 6th house in reverse. We have the full moon, and then we have Cancer in reverse. So someone could be Cancer, a Cancer in this energy. I just heard in my head, keep your mouth shut, keep your eyes open and your ears to the ground. Observe the people around you. Okay? So whatever that means. Anything else, Spirit? Oh God, yeah, okay. Oh, good Lord. Okay, solar eclipse. We have Sagittarius. We have the solar eclipse in the reverse and 2nd house in the reverse. Okay. We just got the name Julia on the Spirit box. The name Julia could be significant to you. Okay, Leo, where's the table of contents? Hold on a second. Leo 24. So we have 22, 24, and 32. 22, 24, and 32. 22, 24, and 32. Okay, Cancer. Keywords: nurture, mother, protect, tender, receptive. Insecure, moody, grudges, and smothering. The crab asks that you molt from your shell and be vulnerable in the realm of emotions. It's okay to bring your armor with you in case you need to retreat, but taking those first steps is important to your growth. Self-care is more than just working on your exterior. It takes vulnerability and creativity. The path to tranquility is not a straight line. Sometimes you need to take a few steps to the side and observe your feelings or the feelings of others. Just resist the urge to act on the offensive. Lashing out may feel like self-preservation, but you'll end up hurting the people you care about. Okay, so this is a Leo who lashes out on people they care about and makes them feel bad. And someone who does not allow themselves to be vulnerable and isn't, as a result, they're not healed. So whatever it is that they've gone through, it's deeply affecting them because they haven't healed from anything, because they don't allow themselves to be vulnerable in order to heal. Okay? Cancer. Oh, sorry, that was Cancer energy I just read. And now we're going to Leo. So that was Cancer. Again, someone's mother could be significant to this reading. Okay, Leo. Keywords: pride, ego, recognition, creativity, confidence, determination, and leadership. Leo's appearance in reading means it is time to take pride in your accomplishments. It's in the reverse, so Spirit is saying, are you freaking proud of yourself? You shouldn't be. That's funny. Sorry. Okay, it says you were in the spotlight and you've earned it, so be proud of that. Well, you should be careful not to let success go too much to your head. A little bit of ego signals to others that you know your worth. You should not be playing the supporting actor in the movie of your own life. You should be the star. It's important to remember that while you are doing well or earning some sort of recognition, there are people waiting on the sidelines hoping for you to fall. It is an unfortunate reality, so keep your wits about you. If you do trip, keep your head held high and don't let them see you sweat. Okay, so we just got the name Anna on the spirit box. And I feel like Spirit is saying, you're gonna be well known. You're gonna have the spotlight on you, but it's not gonna be in a good way. This is gonna be more of like a, I just heard public shaming, okay? And Spirit is saying that you're not doing well. But you did have people, or do have people, who want to see you do well. But Spirit is basically saying you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Okay? So there's a Leo energy who ought to be ashamed of themselves right now. We just got the name Karen. Karen. We also got the word deer, like D-E-E-R. So like a creature. 32. 32 is Sagittarius. Keywords: optimism, exploration, and knowledge. Commitment, religion, search, clingy, and irritable. It is important that we have interests and hobbies in order to be a well-rounded person. When we are feeling intellectually and physically unfulfilled, we can become clingy, irritable, and a burden to those around us. Make a list of all the things you've always wanted to learn or participate in, and narrow it down to your top 3. Then do them. On the flip side, you could be spreading yourself too thin with multiple commitments, and Sagittarius, while an adaptable energy, can only keep it up for so long before burning out. Okay, so this is a warning to a Sagittarius in this energy that you either need to cultivate some new hobbies or take it down a notch. One or the other, take it as it resonates to your situation, okay? Okay, now we have the 6th and the 2nd house. Interesting that they're both green. 6th or the 7th house. Where's the contents here? The houses. 2nd house is 71. 6th is 75. So 71. There it is. Green might be significant. Someone's favorite color might be green. Okay, so we have keywords: finances, security, money, indulgence, materialism. Well, there's a big surprise. If you get the 2nd house in a reading, it is time to get your finances in order, right? Overindulging in material things due to the stress will catch up with you and leave... Okay, overindulging in material things due to stress will catch up with you and leave you scrambling to pay your bills. Alternatively, if you have been short on cash and struggling, this is about to change. Expect a pay raise or some type of windfall to come your way. Sometimes the 2nd house means that you are pushing your beliefs onto other people against their will. Nothing in life is one size fits all, and what works for you may not work for someone else. Now, because this is in reverse, Mia! Oh, freaking dog just opened the door and let themselves out. Okay, anyways, so yeah, because this is in the reverse, I feel like this is basically Spirit saying you have overindulged way too much in this person's finances. It's not yours, you know what I mean? And I think Spirit is basically saying, like, your finances are screwed up, or they're going to be very, very screwed up. And pushing your beliefs onto other people, again, I feel like that's that whole witchcraft idea. I definitely feel like we have a dark practitioner who has been doing some sort of spell work on someone against their will and or knowledge. So we have keywords, oh sorry, sixth house. Oh, excuse me. Keywords: disorders, work, the grid, list, change, and confidence. Oh, excuse me again. While the fifth house is all about fun, the sixth house card is a sign that it's time to get back to work. Putting off completing your to-do list just results in a longer list. It's better to get ahead so you don't overwhelm yourself. Look for ways to streamline or switch up your routine to keep things from getting too stale. The sixth house can also mean that something is going on with your health. If you've been neglecting your body, now is the time to try to reconnect with it. Whether it's changing your way of eating or trying different exercises, this card is the boost of confidence you need. Okay, so someone... So it's talking about something is going on with your health. And now is the time to reconnect and change things around. I think what Spirit is saying right now is these people, there's something wrong with their health, but it can't be turned around. And I feel like Spirit is telling these people to sit the frig down, because it talks about getting back to work, putting off your completing your to-do list just results in longer lists. It's better to get ahead so you don't overwhelm yourself. Look for ways to streamline or switch up your routine, keep things from getting too stale. Yeah. It's time that it's time, it signals a time that it's good to get back to work. So basically Spirit is saying, sit the frig down. Stop what you're doing. It's not okay. Okay? Now we have the full moon and the solar eclipse. So where are we here? Hold on. Full moon. Okay, the full moon. You have reached full illumination. With this phase and everything you have been working towards, with this phase and everything you have been working towards, okay, it's just written wrong. All right. You have reached full illumination with this phase, and everything you have been working towards reaches the climax. This is where you realize that the journey is only half over. What goes up must also come down. The positive cannot survive without the negative. This is just a fact of life. The plant that you grew will soon begin to decay and begin its decay and subsequent death. And this is okay. This is all a part of its purpose. Seeing and acknowledging our faults is the best thing that we can do for our development. While it can hurt when we see our shortcomings, acknowledging them takes away their power. Keyword: clarity. So this is all about healing. Again, when I said these people aren't healed, they need to heal. They need to spend some time looking within and healing what's wrong with them, because they're screwing up everything right now. And they need to fix a lot of shit. Okay, so solar eclipse, the harbinger. Oh my God. The solar eclipse occurs when a new moon is directly between the sun and the earth and blocks out the sun's rays. The solar eclipse carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with a warning that you will reap 3 times what you sow. So go forward with clear purpose. So Spirit is basically saying these people are going to get 3 times what they put out. Wow, okay, so I just heard 3 deaths. So there's going to be 3 deaths. 3 people are going to pass. Wow, okay. We also got the word, or the name Cameron. We got the name driving. We got the name, or the word morning. So someone might pass in a car accident in the morning. Wow. Okay. So someone's out here trying to control someone's finances. because they've either stolen their inheritance, or they're trying to steal their inheritance, or they're trying to control their money, and they're pissed that this person left a relationship with them because they wanted to be able to have access to control this money. Now, if they actually did steal this money, Spirit is saying they're literally going to get back 3 times what they did. So if this person, was sending death magic, I can only imagine when the hell is going to happen. So they were trying to unalive one person, so now 3 people are going to pass. Like that kind of, it's not going to be good. And these people are in poverty right now, or going to be in poverty very soon, because they were stealing your money. So now everything's going to get taken from them. I just got the word homelessness in my head. So yeah. Basically, Spirit is saying everything that these people did to this Earth Angel is going to come back to them times 3. So whatever they did. That's really sad. Wow. Okay. Let's get on to the letters and numbers, shall we? Just going to move these over here. Pull out my bag. I did this yesterday when I was doing my reading, and I shook up the bag. I forgot to fold it over when I shook up the bag, and like they all went flying. I had one of the letters landed in my chip bag, and I didn't even freaking notice, but you could see it on camera when I was doing my reading. The whole time I looked at my reading afterwards, and you could see it, and I was like, oh shit. I would have checked my bag, and sure enough, there was a letter in it. Thank God, though. It was just a repeat of letters that were already out, so it's fine. Okay, shaking up the bag, shaking up the bag. Okay, and we're going into the bag. Oops. Alright, that ought to do it. Oh, that's a big pile. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to move all of these out of the way. Alright, shove that up. Okay. We have the letter R, the letter Z, the letter T, the letter L, the letter X, the letter M, the letter I, doop-a-doop-a-doop, the letter U, the letter J, the letter L, the letter D, the letter E, the letter O, the letter C, the letter Y, another O, hold on a second, the letter F, the letter V, and another T. Okay. Okay, so I see the name Joey, or Joe. I'm seeing the name Jody. I'm seeing the name, sorry. I'm seeing the name Jeff. I'm seeing the name Jerry and Terry. I'm seeing the word dual, like D-U-E-L. So someone might be like, I don't know. I'm like literally just saw like a shootout, like one person shooting, the other person shooting, and they're both shooting at each other kind of energy. I'm seeing the word mutt. So like M-U-T-T, so someone might have a dog that's a mutt, like a mixture. I'm seeing the name Milton. I just heard Milton Bradley, so the name Bradley might be significant, or Brad. Okay. I'm seeing the name Troy. I'm seeing the name Corey. I'm seeing the name Jed. A jet might be significant. Someone might be flying somewhere. I just said the word fool. Definitely a fool in this energy. I'm seeing the name Jude, Jude, or Judy, Judy. I'm seeing the name Rudy. I'm seeing the name Dozer, like Dozer, so someone, I don't know, might be like they don't actually sleep, they just sort of catnap throughout the day. Or maybe Dozer is a name, I don't know. I'm seeing the word foul. Foul. I don't know, it might have something to do with like a sport, where someone might just have like a very foul energy. I'm seeing vet again, this VET energy, so maybe someone is an army vet, or someone is like a vet that works with animals. I'm seeing code, and I just like, what I saw in my head was like, you know, when someone's like vitals are on like a heart monitoring screen or whatever, and then it just like it goes from ba-boom, 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 and then beep. That's what I just saw in my head. Okay, so someone is coding. I saw Volt, V-O-L-T. So maybe they're going to use those like the paddles to try and bring you back. Or maybe someone is going to get like electrocuted or something. I'm seeing clouds or cloudy, so someone might be, I don't know, or clouded. Someone might have a clouded view of something. Or they could have like a car accident on a day that's really cloudy. Something to do with cloudy, clouded. Maybe they're trying to cloud the truth, like, I don't know. I'm seeing flu. Someone might have the flu, or they might be getting sick with a flu. I'm seeing the word flood. So someone might, their house might be getting flooded, which would make sense. It's that time of year. Vert, isn't that funny? With the French word for green. So someone might be French speaking. Again, they might be really big on the color green. Maybe someone's favorite color is green. I'm seeing the word Rod, so someone's name could be Rod. I just got the name James on the spirit book, so the name James could be significant. I'm seeing the word covert. Okay, so something is happening covertly. There's some sort of covert operation or something like that. I don't know. I'm seeing the word dozen. dozen, baker's dozen, dozen, like, I don't know, eggs. I don't know what dozen means. Maybe there's like 12 people involved in this situation, or maybe there's like dozens of people involved in this situation. I'm seeing the word recovery. So maybe someone is going through like an alcohol or drug recovery right now, or maybe they did already. I'm seeing the name Todd. I don't know if I said that already. And Tom. I'm seeing Dom. I'm seeing the name Vito. I just got the word Latin on the spirit box, so someone might be from, like, have a Latin descent. I'm seeing the word lover, so someone could have a secret lover, or this might have been an ex-lover. There might be an ex-lover or a lover. Maybe someone you're seeing now who's involved in this situation. I'm also seeing the word clover and 4. I feel like someone has had a lot of lucky energy in this whole situation. Like maybe this person escaping this situation or getting away from this situation they were very lucky to do that. I'm getting the word dome, D-O-M-E, or domo, D-O-M-O. I don't know what domo is, but I know what dome is. I don't know, maybe that's significant to you. I'm seeing the word ref. Someone might be a referee, or they might like be refereeing, arguments around the house or whatever. Excuse me, hold on. I'm seeing the word dom, D-O-M. So someone might be like a dominant in the bedroom. And the word leather just came up. How very appropriate for what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm seeing the word rodeo again with this like ranch, horseback riding, country living kind of energy. I don't know if that's significant to you, but it might be. I'm seeing the name or the word veto, V-E-T-O. So someone's like vetoing some kind of idea or something. There's something that's being vetoed in this energy. And then I'm seeing the word overt. So something might be extremely obvious. Someone might be making something extremely obvious. I'm seeing the word unruly. Excuse me, unruly. So someone might be a little sort of out of control. I'm seeing the word cuff, C-U-F-F, and I'm hearing cufflinks. So, I don't know, cufflinks might be significant. I'm seeing the word river. You might live near a river. or the river might flood, and that would be where that water rising, flooding energy comes from. I'm seeing the word lout, L-O-U-T, so someone is definitely a jerk in this energy. I'm seeing the name Cecil, so Cecil could be significant to this reading. I'm seeing the name Lily, so the name Lily could be significant to this reading. Oh, sorry. I'm seeing the word looted, so someone could have helped themselves to someone's something and stolen, like this is someone stealing something indiscriminately from someone. So they just, help themselves to a whole bunch of, money, jewelry, I don't know, whatever it was, okay? I'm seeing the word ducks, so someone might have, that's like the short form for a Dachshund, those little wiener dogs. Someone might have like a wiener dog or a mixed wiener dog of some kind. Okay, I cannot stop freaking yawning now. Sorry, guys. I'm seeing the word dove. So maybe you'll see a dove and then you'll know that this was confirmation for you, like a mourning dove. Those are the little gray ones, or a white dove. I'm getting the name Milo, M-I-L-O. I'm getting the word floor. So again, I feel like someone's going to have a flood because I'm seeing floor and then I'm seeing flood because the D is right there. So someone's floors are going to be very, very wet. Someone is about to get flooded. I'm seeing the word lime, L-I-M-E. I don't know, lime might be significant. I just got the word market on the spirit box, so maybe someone's going to the market to get some limes. Yeah, and that would be sort of confirmation for you. I'm getting the word dower. I'm hearing put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. So I don't know, maybe someone's making mixed drinks with lime. Dour, someone might be, very, I don't know, like boring and uptight kind of energy. I'm seeing the word role, like R-O-L-E, so someone is definitely performing. There's someone been acting. Is sort of not being genuine, okay? I'm seeing the word fell, F-E-L-L, so someone might be falling or someone might have had a fall. We just got the word hunter. Isn't that interesting? What did I say earlier, the beginning of the read? I said hunter. Someone could have, someone's name could be Hunter, or they have the last name of Hunter. I'm seeing the word movie, again with this acting energy, or someone could legit actually be an actor. I'm seeing the word trim, so someone could be losing weight, or they've lost weight, or this is just someone who's very thin. I'm also seeing the word time, or timer. So someone, I just heard their time is running out. Someone's time is running out. I'm seeing the word mix. I'm seeing the word mixed. Oh, okay. So when I saw mixed, I saw my best friend from grade school. My best friend from grade school was Trini, but her mom was black Trini and her dad was white Trini. So it might be someone who is actually mixed, who is significant in this energy. The name Mort might be significant, or Marty. I just heard the word culo. Is that a word? I don't know. It didn't sound English to me. It sounded like someone had an accent when culo. I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up. Hold on. I'm seeing the word deal on the spirit box. Okay, so someone could have made a deal with someone. And then right before that was hunter, so someone could have made a deal for someone to unalive someone. And then right after that, it said choke. So someone may have sent someone in to choke you. And a hunter is what? Someone is hunting their prey, right? So someone could have sent like a hitman energy in to unalive you, and this person was planning on choking you. Or it could be the person themselves wanting to do that. I'm seeing the word fire, and I'm also seeing the word flu. So I feel like someone's house might catch fire because they forget to open the flue. I'm seeing the name Dory. I'm seeing dire, D-I-R-E, and I'm also seeing die. So someone might be in dire straits, and someone might end up dying in this energy here. I'm seeing the word vroom again with this, driving really fast energy. And again, I just saw die with it. So someone, someone might end up passing because they're driving too fast. I'm seeing the word jilted, and I'm seeing the name Jill. Okay, so someone might feel jilted, and maybe that's why they're, pissy. It's a stupid reason to freaking want to unalive someone, but whatever. Okay. I'm seeing the name Millie or Melly, M-E-L-L-Y or M-I-L-L-Y. Okay. Those might be nicknames. My friend from school, her name was Melanie, but she was called Melly a lot. Just various people would call her that. I'm seeing the word flour, F-L-O-U-R. So someone might be a baker of some kind, or they might like baking or cooking. I'm seeing the word loud, L-O-U-D. So someone might be very, very, very loud, and like, I just heard braggart energy, B-R-A-G-G-A-R-T. So someone who's like very like clout hungry, someone who likes to show off, who acts like they're all big and tough. I'm seeing the word clef, C-L-E-F. So someone might be, I don't know, good at reading music, or they do something in music. I'm seeing the name Dolly, or it could be a doll. There might be a doll that's significant. So when I saw the word doll, I also saw the word video. So someone might have like a camera hidden inside of a doll or something like that. I don't know. It's really weird. I'm seeing the word jinx. So someone might be getting really bad karma right now, and they feel like they're being jinxed, or that they were jinxed. Okay. I'm seeing the name Tilly, T-I-L-L-Y. I'm seeing the name Jim. I'm seeing the name Tim. I'm seeing the name Larry, Lori, Levi. I'm seeing the word Celtic. Okay, so we got four-leaf clover and we got Celtics. So I think someone might be Irish in this energy, again with the green. I'm seeing the word file. So someone might be filing some sort of a report. I'm seeing the word tile. So someone might be retiling their bathroom or retiling their kitchen or something like that. I'm seeing the word cell, C-E-L-L, so I feel like someone might be going to jail in this energy. I'm seeing the word MILF, M-I-L-F. So there might be a mom who's like super hot in this energy. Okay, yeah, I think we're done. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, now the numbers that we have. Oh, yeah, that's right too. I forgot to pull them out. What do we have here? Nope. We have the number 14, the number 9, the number 3. No, that's all we have over there. We have the number 9, the number 0. Oh, another R. Okay, that's fine. It's just a triple anyways. We have over here 16, 15. Okay. And the number 1. Okay. Okay, so the number 9. We have the number 9, the number 1. Make this way. The number 15, the number 16, the number 8, the number 3, and the number 14. Okay, now we have another 3, we have 4, we have 8, we have 6, we have double 5s, we have double 3s, double 1s, and a 0. Okay. Okay, perfect. So, someone could be born in, we already have 1s out there, so let's just leave that. We also have 3s out, but we have doubles, so I'm going to leave that as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull one of those 1s out because double 1s could be an 11. Oh, frig, I just put it in the bag. It's all mixed up now. I don't know where it is. Oh, I see a 1. There we go. Okay. Okay. We have 4, 6, 8. Do we have a 4? No, we'll leave those. And then we have 5 and 6. Okay, so someone could be born in January, someone could be born in March, someone could be born in April, someone could be born in June, May, or August, okay? Or September. We have 9 here, I forgot. Okay? Someone's birthday could be on the 14th, the 3rd, the 8th, the 16th, the 5th, the 9th, or the 1st of a month. The 3rd, the 8th, oh sorry, I already said that. The 8th, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 1st, or the 10th of a month. Okay. Someone could be 15 years old, someone could be 18, someone could be 14, 16, 13, 11, 19, 13 or 18 in this energy. Okay. Someone could be 30, 31, 39, 38, 33, 35, 36, 34, or 30. Someone could be 40, 46, 44, 48, 45, 41, 49 years old. Or 40, did I say 43? I just got the word July. Someone could be born in the month of July. Okay, someone could be 50, 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, or 59 in this energy. Someone could be 60, 61, 63, 64, 65, 69, or 68 in this energy. Someone could be born in 81, 1980, 1984, 1986, 1985, 1983, 1988, or 1989 in this energy. Someone could be born in 91, 1990, 96, 94, 98, 95, or 93. Or someone, yeah, we did the 80s already. Okay, someone could be born in the 50s, 51, 50, 56, 54, 58, 55, 53, 59. Someone could be born in the 40s, 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, or 49. Okay. Someone could be in their 60s. They could be 60, 61, 63, 64, 65, 68, or 69 years old. Okay. Okay, anyways, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I hope that this gave you some clarity. Like I said, I would really keep any energy that's in the past, leave it there. It's in the past for a reason. There's no need to bring it back. Spirit is definitely telling you, if you resonate with this energy over here, you need to keep moving forward, okay? These people definitely are not going to win this situation, okay? They are definitely getting back 3 times everything they sent to you. So just keep calm and keep moving forward. Everything for you is going to be okay. These people are definitely going to pay, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons because they really do help out my channel. And yeah, love you. Bye.